years old. A terrific match against Poland. Passes on point, they go behind immediately. It's a little bit of net cord. Again, to the opposite, thumb down, use on the block.
A great job by Thailand in that transition, just nailing that pass, and they're gonna go to this opposite a lot. This is exactly what they did during their last match, just feeding that opposite over and over again.
Thailand must serve aggressively, and they do. Beautiful flat serve. Running the middle thanks to the fantastic passing of Pusic.
Yeah, Pusic is not a libero that you want to serve too often. She passes nails all the time. And when Serbia is in system, they're going to do this a lot. Run those middles, especially Alexic, right in front on those quick balls.
Number 18, Acharapan, is the outside for Thailand. Just a little change of pace. Caught Serbia flat-footed.
Caught them flat-footed, and with that middle playing back row, there was no libero in, so those blockers reaching back behind them when normally you would think a libero is going to call that ball off and want to take it.
One of the key points of success for this Thailand team is many of them have been playing together since they were 17 years old. They've mentioned that before to me as a key to their success. They know what the other's going to do, like sisters. Bringing heat from the right side, point Thailand.
Another thing you're going to see from this Thailand team is they don't tip too often. They're going to take big rips, even in out-of-system situations, just finding the seams in the block and taking a really solid swing.
Javaporn serving. Pushed outside. There's a tip coming back, and send it back. Thailand does.
Really solid block from Thailand, waiting on that ball. Saw that her elbow dropped. They waited just a second longer before they went up, and then were able to shut it down. Great move by Hatia.
Javaporn serve again, goes to the outside again. Big hit. Acharapan gets a hand on it, unable to control it.
And you'll notice on this ball how deep Acharapan is on defense. You see that middle of the court, a lot of space there, so expect Serbia to try to exploit that, maybe throwing a tip to the middle of the court.
Service to Acharapan, want her to do double duty, no problem, because it's craftsmanship off the fingers of Pipitia.
New Zealand's got beat on this a few times last night against Brazil. One of the reasons she was actually pulled during that game, she was just getting used on the block constantly. That's something that she has to change tonight.
Absolutely, because the Thai team is masters as using against nice strong hit against hands. Chased it down well. Pancake, breakfast to serve late at night, and there is a huge swing. Again, door closed. This time it was Pornpan setting the block.
Thailand's defense going to work. Just doing whatever it takes to get this ball up, and Pusic as well on the other side. A beautiful pancake, and it's this transition defense for Thailand, sealing it up and getting the stuff.
Double pass. High hands is good. From the middle, attack having to take the long way around her teammate. Free ball. Not hit with enough power. And Acharapan is showing the power.
Good swing by Acharapan, but earlier in the set, I would have liked Mirkovic to probably just set that ball rather than take it over on that first swing, just because she's coming down in her approach. It was not a good ball, essentially a free ball for Thailand, just to run it back at him.
In the match, much better. We have one easy cover, nobody cover. Two attack that we attack like this on the net. You have the setter that you don't even jump it. Long, strong 1-6. One free ball that we have the ball that we try to make a point. We play against a strong team. We need to push much higher.
Just getting started. Thailand out to a 5-point lead early. What does it appear their focus has been so far, I think?
Well, Thailand's really playing great defense, whether it's in the backcourt or the frontcourt. Their blocking has been on point. They've been able to get Serbia out of system, and these blocks have been easy on the pins.
Tim Pitya serving. They stay away from Teodora Pusic this time. Backslide, what a dig! Absolutely magical from Supatra. The Thai libero blasting through it is Uzelic.
Great swing from Uzelic, going right out after that matchup. This is something that Serbia is really going to try to exploit with Kornpun front row, an undersized setter just standing at 1.70 meters. They're going to force that ball outside because they like that matchup.
Alexander Uzelic serving, going at Pianot. The overload, Emily, we have seen this work for Thailand time and time again.
The overload works so well for Thailand. In these perfect pass situations, they have the middle going up on a gap with a go set right over it to the outside. It makes it really difficult for those two opposing blockers.
Ace serve, beautifully done by Acharapon.
Things are really clicking right now for Thailand in every facet of the game. They're serving Serbia out of system, making it really easy to defend against these out of system balls, and offensively, things are coming together.
Acharapon serving for Thailand had a great match against Italy with 13 points. It was a 5-setter that Thailand fell just short. Block looking strong from the Thai team. Acharapon with the dig. They run the middle again. It's the overload. They go with the shorter option this time. Supatra. Did they get fingers? Nope. Point Serbia.
Serbia looks like they're speeding up their offense as well to kind of match that of Thailand's, to catch them off guard, kind of play their own game at that one.
That was never headed in from the moment of contact. There's some Thai fans in the house.
When you ask people around the arena, you know, which teams are their favorites to watch, of course they're going to say Brazil because they're from here, but a lot of people say Thailand. They love watching this team just with how quick the offense is, how relentless the defense is, and how much these players just love to play. Yeah,
you could just see the fun, and they're just relentless, and that's really what we've seen. Big bringing heat from the backcourt. Point Serbia as they try to chip away at this lead.
The big set was something that worked so well last night against Brazil. When you have one of the middles going on a slide, you can still have that middle attack through the back row.
Pass is perfect. Too soft. Serbia will get that up every time. And then using their strength against them. That's Lazovic on the outside.
Lazovic using that blocking matchup to her advantage. Again, Kornpun, a block target on this one.
Thailand came into Volleyball Nations League 2023 having won the Southeast Asian Games for their 14th consecutive title win. Just kind of shoring up their systems. That's a perfect pass. And a misconnect on the set.
Sometimes with the speed of this offense, you'll see those misconnections just with how fast it is. Everything has to be so fine-tuned in order for them to connect.
มั่นใจในเรื่องของการรับแค่นั้นเองสองเฮ้ยคุยกันหน่อยนะจำทามมิ่งเราดีขึ้นอย่าขึ้นให้แรงกว่านี้เวลาขึ้นให้แรงอย่าขึ้นเบานะไม่ว่าตีไม่ว่าบล็อกสองควบคุมจังหวะเราหน่อยดึงความง่ายดึงให้คู่ที่ดึงนะไม่เวลาเปลี่ยนมาได้
Lots of enthusiasm in the Thai huddle. They had a huge lead on Serbia. Serbia now, several unanswered points, chipping away at it. Their passing is perfection. And I'll tell you what, time and time again, straight up the gullet in the middle, it's working so well.
It works so well for Thailand, too, because they don't run the big too often, because normally they have those overload sets. In a perfect pass situation, they're going to use them. This was a great example of switching it up to get the kill.
Quick comedy. Excellent scoop from Achara point. She's already impressive. Outside again. Absorbed. What a set on the money. Thailand. Epic defense and a beautiful set.
Acharaporn working overtime right now. Nothing is falling with her. They're reading these so well, knowing that she has a shorter setter up there, so she gets behind her on that defense.
For Pornpon, that is just such perfection on the set. Serbia changing the conversation. Bielica, the opposite, down the line.
Serbia has to continue to lean on this physicality, and Ana Bielica is one of the most physical players on the Serbia team, a captain for them. She has to continue to take charge.
Acharaporn again, trying to find that campfire, picked up. And that ball in.
Serbia's really sped up the speed of their offense to those outside hitters. I think this is really the fastest that we've seen them go all tournament long, just sending it out there so quick.
Outside delivery. Bringing heat is Pimpicia.
Pimpicia always taking those full swings at the ball. You see this, even a really quick outside set with that hole in the block, she's ripping right through it. Knocking Lazovic over.
Serbia got to within 3. Dick Supatra, scoop. Free ball, of course, delivered perfectly. And just, it was like a pipe crush from Uzelic.
Uzelic going up and over the block that time. Check out left side of your screen how high she gets up. And in that one-on-one situation, she's gonna rip a cross-court shot.
Credit Teodora Pusic with the precision pass. Serbia again within 3, cutting down that lead. And another misconnection on Thailand's side. Interesting, they haven't changed their setter. It has been Pornpon. Pass is great. Overload, Acharaporn.
Connection working really well that time. And again, yes, we haven't seen too many connection errors throughout this tournament so far. Tonight, a few of them, but again, the way Thailand runs their offense, I mean, their pins are all pretty much interchangeable. So you have new people coming in and it could make some connection errors with the hitter approaching early or late.
The defense, the backcourt of Thailand is locked in. Over the top. The blockers, Emily, there resisted reaching back where you were talking about on the Serbian side. Nobody came to save them.
Yeah, and that's a really good shot when you have a middle playing back row. Not a lot of middles are going to pick up that tip right over the block.
And she went with her right hand, too. You'd want to go with your left hand or the outside hand, so something to keep an eye on. Lead now cut to 2 as Serbia has climbed back in. Here's the middle. Pusic doing a great job defensively so far. Look at her again. Joust at the net, pushing it deep. Piano brings it back in. Pusic again and again. Wow, what a rally. Great defense on both sides. Thailand outlasts Serbia.
Teodora Pusic with 2 big saves. Yeah, they might have gone over the net, but not a lot of players are going to get those balls up, and that's an incredible show of relentless defense from the Serbs.
What a block! The big rally finished by a monster block from Acharaporn.
Acharaporn has done a really great job on these balls, tracking her slide hitter and going up right in front of her to cut off that line of approach.
Yeah, and Emily, her hands on that too, just so beautiful not to be used.
Turned back inside the court, such a great job.
Captain Pianot entering, number 2 for Thailand, the only libero captain in the field of 16. Kind of just let some of the air out, right? There was the big rally, then there was the big block. Serbia got a chance.
It's the same thing that happened last night against Brazil. Every time they would start to come back or gain some momentum, I felt like they would kill it with a missed serve or a missed hit. It's the #1 thing Serbia has to do is limit their errors.
Bianca Busha enters for Serbia. Busha part of the passing rotation right now. Gets the touch.
Great adjustment from Serbia on that pass. They had a hard time with the Chauraporn serve earlier with that bomb serve from the back line. This time nailing it, getting the middle going in transition, and a really good ball.
Also with that substitution a moment ago for Serbia, they brought in Lozo. We'll see how they use her. She can be quite effective there, Lozo, with the touch. Free ball. A Chauraporn, send it back. Alexis saying, not here, not now.
Great block from Maya Alexic, stepping in there. I mean, she's a blocking machine, and I love that Lozo also stepped in to help on that one.
Pianot, nice set. Just standing right in it for the dig. Lozo, set. Power, a couple of great digs. And Lozo with the finish.
And Jovana Stevanovic looking like a libero back there. Just perfect dig after perfect dig, getting them in system. And Lozo going off the top of the block. I love Lozo stepping into this game. She did it last night as well, and she's a difference maker. She's not always flashy, but she finds ways to score.
I agree, and Stefanovic just sitting right in the seat, helmet on, ready for the heat. Got some arc on that pass. Lozo, love the big swing far from the net.
Smart swing by Lozo. She's a little bit off balance. It's an out-of-system situation, and she still takes a really big rip at this ball.
And we need to credit Busha. Wow, what an up that was. Got a kiss from one of her teammates for that beautiful save. Locked up, 17 apiece. The lead Thailand had has dissipated. Tight ball, as you'd want it. Beautiful, Lozo, what a difference maker.
Yeah, and Lozo's switching up her shot so well, too. I mean, she's been ripping them cross court and through the seam. This one takes a little bit of love off of it and just puts it right above that block.
That's what you want when you're coaching. You make a substitution. Somebody to come in and impact the game the way that Lozo has. First lead of the game for Serbia, 18-17. Overload, just beautiful. A laser from Chachuan.
Chachuan bringing the heat on that one. Check out how fast this set is. You have a middle going up. It holds the opposing middle, leaving a big gap in the block that Chachuan just nails right through.
Right into the lap of Zelic. Overpass, paid for. Thailand will take all those opportunities.
What Chachuan did so well in this overpass was she didn't just push it straight back, she really turned it to one side, which is exactly what you want to do on an overpass. Don't just send it forward, pick a side and push it down.
Outside, Lozo again. Here's a free ball opportunity. They run the middle. Pusic underneath it. Lozo, big swing. Door closed by Serbia on the block.
Giovanni Guidetti has to be so happy about his team's defense right now. Not only are they getting impressive digs, but their coverage has been so impressive. They're having 5 players in every time someone's taking a swing to cover those hitters, and their block is doing work up front.
Mirkovic serving. Outside use of the hands. Again, Chachuan
using that heavy arm to her advantage, going for those high hands this time, turning her body almost out of bounds and just taking this ball off the tape.
2019 lead. Who's gonna step on the gas here? Side, swipe, serve. Up the middle, I like it.
A little bit of hang time from Uzelic as well in the back row. Again, a time where they love to use this back row attack. Thailand bringing 2 blockers in on it, but Uzelic just going up and over them.
Mirkovic running the offense. She's got Alexis up front that she can get involved. Yelitsa on the right, you mentioned it. A potent threat. Piano, perfect pass. Well dug. Gave too much time for Thailand to get it because they're so far off the net. Big hammer. Point, Serbia.
That was an easy transition for Serbia. If they give him a down ball right to Pusic, this is what's gonna happen. You get an in-system tempo set all the way to the outside. You can't give Pusic a free ball because she's gonna nail it.
Serbia takes the lead late in this set. Remember that Thailand started off with a huge lead, doubling up Serbia 10-5 at one point. High hands. It'll do you every time.
Pimpichia going for those high hands, something that Chachuan just did right before her on that outside. Serbia needs to make an adjustment from that right side blocker and really get that hand turned in so they can't be used.
Gotta serve tough here if you're Thailand. Pusic right in the middle of the serve receive for Serbia. Great pass. Pusic sets. Chachuan digs, but it's a free ball opportunity. Tip. 2 players going for it at once. It's a perfect precision spot.
And a Charborn really kind of beating herself up over that one, giving Serbia a free ball. Not a lot of times you'll see that happen from Thailand's side just because their ball control is normally so great.
Missed away. Another big swing to the outside now. Block is sending it back. Uzelic has the door closed by the Thailand block.
Uzelic's getting a little frustrated with herself on that one, just swinging right into the middle on this. She's got to find a way to take that one side or the other.
.22 apiece. To the right side, tip's not going to work again. Thailand all over it. Big swing using the hands, and Thailand takes the lead with 2 points to go in the first set.
Thailand back to back to back, going for those high hands. Serbia needs to find a way. Get those hands low and over so Thailand can't use them. And a beautiful bobble.
Penal fault. Penal fault. Attention, all the setting 2 are going too much off the net, okay? Precise, easy ball we don't need, okay? Bye. Hey, always the same thing about attack. You have time to help a lot. number 16, 1 o'clock, always 6-6-1, always 6-6-1. Hide, let's go.
Thailand serve here, Emily. What needs to be their focus to see if they can close out this first set?
I would say they need to rely on that serve and block, something that's worked so well for them, getting Serbia out of system and just doubling up on that block.
Deep cross court, great serve, pass is good. I think it's kind of a risk to tip. It worked for Uzelic.
Yeah, Uzelic going over the block on that one. The defense on Thailand at times gets really spread out, especially with a Charaporn front row. Her off-blocker defense is almost all the way to the sideline, leaving a massive hole in the middle of the court.
Tied up, we expected nothing less than a battle this evening as our nightcap. For Serbia, what do they need to do now to try to finish this out as they have the serve?
Well, Bjelica needs to put in a solid serve. It doesn't have to be perfect. I think she just has to get it in.
Overpass. Oh. That's just unlucky. Didn't attack the overpass and then a net cord trip across and out.
It's the errors that have really eaten Serbia up, and especially at times like this when it's 23-23, you can't have those errors. So I was saying they got to get the serve just in the court. They have to find a way, keep the ball inside the lines.
We have a challenge coming.
Challenge feeling more of a timeout here.
Why not, right? We've talked about the errors being the issue for Serbia. Thailand has played aggressively, and that's something we've gotten used to seeing from them. For a block touch. Well, it's tough. Grazing across forearms and stuff, very hard to see. Point will remain as originally called. Thailand serving for the set. Pusic gets under it, outside. Got to take a big swing, and she does. I love the swing from Uzelic. Big time swing.
Big time swing from Uzelic. After a few errors too, but you can tell she's still confident about this swing, goes at it full. Because if she's hesitating on that, that's not going to be a kill. Love that swing.
Yeah, I think you used the right word there, right? The confidence. Milenkovic serving. Pass is perfect. Chachuan, Pusic, can they? They cannot. Great chase by the Serbians, but Chachuan's, Charaporn's kill is perfect.
Yeah, and just a big hustle play for Serbia on this one. You almost think Pusic won't get to it, but she can pretty much get to anything.
Set point number 2, Thailand. A Charaporn serve. Pusic puts it on the money. Poke into that corner. Got to be a big swing. They take a little something off of it, but it's the block that finishes out for Thailand. They win set 1 with superior defense.
The story for this Thailand team has been defense over and over again, and what better way for them to seal it up with the block, something that they did so well this entire set. 5 blocks through just their first. Katya made a big aggressive move to get outside and close it up. She's been doing that all night long so far during that first set, really using her strength, pushing side to side and getting up strong.
I have been so impressed by Thailand's middles. No matter who is in there, they have done just tremendous work. What do you think of Thailand's offense, Emily?
The connection has been a little bit shaky between some of these attackers, but they're still really working that overload, using that middle on a gap set and using the go right after it on top, and it's really working out for them when it's connecting well.
How about that, the blocking of Thailand, out-blocking Serbia, low error first set.
Coming into this game, we expected those numbers to be a little bit flipped. Serbia is such a physical team. They have the length and the height to do it. Normally, you would expect Serbia to outblock Thailand, but they're just really fundamentally sound on Thailand's side.
Yeah, Serbia about 10 centimeters longer than Thailand on average. Just a great first set. And again, so much at stake. Taking a look at the distribution of the attack placement. The middle of the court has space.
Yeah, and that's the Thailand offense working really well, because with the speed that they run it, there's a lot of gaps and seams in the block. And normally when there's a gap or a seam, you're gonna rip it right through to the middle of the court.
For Giovanni Guidetti's team, what can they do just a little percent, 1% better in this next set?
They really just need to be 1 point better, 2 points better, and a lot of that is coming from errors. We saw when this game got tight, just those unforced errors not doing good things for the Serbia team.
There's the smiles on Thailand's side, as always. This woman, Acharapon, has been incredible. We saw her versus Italy in week 1, just absolutely take control.
7 points in just that first set. She's really stepping up for the squad.
Yeah, that's what we talked about at the Open, is that it's just so hard to game plan for Thailand, as you've talked about, because there isn't, okay, you need to plan for Thaisa, or you need to plan for this one big hitter. It's everyone.
It's everyone, and it's a lot of the pins. It's 4 different ones that they use pretty interchangeably, and on any given night, it can be someone else having the hot hand.
And that was not to say that Brazil's only weapon is Thaisa. I'm giving an example.
She's certainly a weapon last night.
Yeah, she was. To the right side again. The Thai finisher with a block and starting with a block.
Jaraporn this time moving side to side so well. What makes them so great at blocking is they're so fundamentally sound. They don't make their big move until they know exactly where that ball is going, and then they can make a solid, strong move out to those blockers.
Outside, getting great power. That's what Serbia needs. Lozo letting it fly.
Lozo's been so good off the bench for Serbia. Didn't get the start last night or tonight, but hey, last night she had 13 points off of that bench. She's gonna come in, again, not the flashiest, but she finds ways to put the ball on the court.
Momentum change with the service error. We didn't see a lot of big runs in that game once Serbia fought back against the initial run of Thailand. We'll see how this plays out. Outside, love the power. The Serbians taking big swings every time. And the Thai team mixing speeds and locations well. Looking for hands, missing it that time.
And Serbia just mixing up their offense a little bit, putting Jakšić in to set. We'll see what difference that makes for the game as well.
Jakšić sends it to the right side. That tip has worked several times from the right side for Serbia.
Yeah, it's worked from the outside as well. This Thailand defense at times can get really deep Look at their side. Look how big that hole is right over the block. Supatra just playing almost on the end line.
Well, and they have been hitting those deep back third of the court. It's been interesting. Pianote sets the ball. The attack too sharp, wide.
Just trying to take a big, solid swing in an out-of-system situation. Maybe going for those high hands, but sending it long.
Unloads a Chavarporn with a rip to the back.
Great swing from a Chavarporn and a beautiful set by Pornpun on a rip ball. No blocker in sight. You take a big swing.
We saw this a lot the other day, a Chavarporn coming inside for that set. Why is it difficult to defend, Emily?
Because normally that right side blocker expects it to go all the way out, so you move it in, it just makes one thing more hard for that blocker.
Bielitsa doing damage now from the right side. She's going back to the service line. Perfect pass. The passing is precision for Thailand today. They run the middle.
When the passing is precision, it makes it so difficult to figure out who Pornpun is going to set because she has all options available, and you know it's coming lightning quick out of those hands.
Back again to the right side. Well dug. Supatra sends it. Nice dig by Bielitsa. Baits him into it, does Uzelic. Point, Serbia.
Defense turning into offense for Serbia. Bielitsa with an incredible dig right up to her setter. And a great ball. And Uzelic taking a big swing off the top of that block.
To the middle again, a Chavarporn. She's got the Midas touch. Emily, why is she so difficult to defend?
Pornpun is moving her around a lot. We just saw her on a rip set where she got a kill, so that blocker was too far inside. This time, so much line for her to swing. And she has that quick arm swing down that makes it so difficult to block as well.
Good news for Serbia, she's in the backcourt. Bad news, she hits just as well from the backcourt. How about that? Talking about a backcourt attack. Uzelic delivers.
I think this one was just out of bounds.
Oh, that's a lucky break. Or maybe just good, really good eyes from the Chavarporn.
Good eyes, yeah.
Yeah. Thailand has broken away from the seesaw, now up by 2. We were trading 1, 1, 2, 2, all the way up to 5s. Did we mention there's a front court setter up there?
Yaksic up front, making sure that Thailand knows that she's also an offensive threat to make those blockers think just about one more person up front.
Pass is good. Trying to bring it cross court. There was a moment that Thailand was asking about a touch, but no. And just like that, we're back on the seesaw, 7 apiece. It was interesting, they had a very tight overload. They went with the first option. Again, just always thinking. Low set. Serbia able to respond to it. A Chavarporn with the dig, and the rips are huge. That was Chachuan.
That was one of the most beautiful digs that we've seen all night. Just a complete chase down and a perfect ball where they can run this fast offense in system, and a beautiful finish by Chachuan. Emery, nothing gets me more fired up than good defense.
Absolutely.
About jumping out of my chair.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, she's so quick. A Chavarporn is outside. Oh, can you believe it, Emily? Right there. Wow, that hurts.
I have After a few balls have fallen in the middle of the court, too, it looks like they finally brought those defenders in just a little bit more to take care of it, but just a miscommunication error.
Acharapon. Outside, the out-of-system setting on point for Serbia. Look at that delivery. Gorgeous.
A lot of chaos happening on Thailand's side. Portenpun was all the way on the left side of the court when this ball was passed over, so she's sprinting to get all the way outside in her blocking assignment. Not quite up in time, and then Jaraporn just used.
I don't think we talked about Uzelic as a setter, but that was a perfect out-of-system set. And then a block to send it back, and Serbia has the lead 10-8.
Alexic getting things going for Serbia on their side. It's an out-of-system situation. They go to that back row attack, giving Alexic time to get out.
And it's interesting that they had another communication error on Thailand's side. Not typical. This is exactly what we expected in terms of a matchup between these two teams. Different styles for sure, but just a battle. No team has led more than by 2 points in this second set. Hunted for hands, doesn't get him. Points Serbia, largest lead by anyone of this set.
In Thailand, making some uncharacteristic errors over the last few points, whether it's a miscommunication error, hitting some balls out of bounds. Not typical of this Thailand team.
No, and the communication errors are the ones that really kill you as a coach, because as we mentioned, a lot of these players have played together since they were 17 years old. That's been a key to their success at times. But between Acharapon and Piano, they've had a couple where they're close together. Block brings it down, good cover. Jaksic sends it outside. And nope, no touch there. Sent a little long by Lozo.
And the break that Thailand needed to just get the ball back, get some momentum on their side, and try to play catch up now.
Down by 2. Aggressive serving. Jaksic has a big picked up by Supatra. And the swings are so strong. Aggressive play from Thailand.
Thailand really aiming for those high hands. As they're mismatched in this situation against Serbia, they gotta keep going for those high hands.
Supatra all over it. They're going to the right side again. Thailand's had a lot of success from the right side. That's out of system set, falls short. The block, good, but the defense of Thailand is relentless. It'll wear you down eventually. And there's another one where the middle blocker, or the blocker, reaches back.
Any team that's playing Thailand has to know that the #1 key to this is just outlasting them defensively, staying in these long rallies, staying disciplined, and keeping the ball up by whatever means necessary, because that's what Thailand's going to do right back at you.
And the long way, you cannot go early. And long way will never come something super quick. Wait, so you have the time to attack strong. Bye. Good job. Just, you don't have to jump every time you set. Try to for a long way. Go under the ball. And without jump, so you have more power. Okay, let's go.
That was an interesting nugget from Giovanna Guidetti talking about his setter Jaksic. You don't have to jump every time you set. You can stay down and have more power. answer the question, yeah, Thailand was able to come back, tie it back up at 11. So the largest lead today by either team, or in this set, has been 3. Tough serve right out of the break. That's nice.
Great recovery by Lozo. Doesn't get a perfect pass, so she gets that out of system ball and still takes a very confident swing on it on a really difficult ball to hit.
She is playing with great confidence. You pointed it out on set point Thailand. The first time around, she took a nice big swing. Service is just a little bit long. And we're back on the seesaw, 12s. Pushing back. Both teams out of system. The right side has had great success doing exactly that. Emily, what can Serbia do to better shore up their block?
Serbia's had a really tough time defending Thailand's opposites, and it's because they're not getting those hands over quick enough. So you see some space between the net and those blockers' hands. They got to shove them over just a little bit quicker.
Pimpicia, 9 points. Over the top, avoided, but out. And it feels like, uh-oh, you don't want Thailand's block to get in your head.
You see the frustration on Uzelitz's face, especially on some of these tougher out-of-system balls. She's missing just long on a decent amount of them. You can tell she's a bit frustrated with herself, and Serbia puts in Mirkovic back in the set.
Yeah, Jaksic did a nice job, but now just another change. 2-point lead for Thailand. Oh my. Oh my, what a swing of points. It was 11-9 Serbia.
And that's just a great read by Jaraporn, staying disciplined in her block and not going up until she knew where that ball was. A perfect read.
Huge run for Thailand. Overpass. The rich get richer. It's another one. A Jaraporn, the wheels on Serbia. What's happening?
Serbia finds themselves in these situations, and it happened again last night against Brazil. Sometimes they can't figure out how to get themselves out of it. It's error after error, or miscommunication, or just things start falling off the wheels and crumbling on their side.
Guidetti has now re-entered Busha. Outside. Just such a high jump and snap from Uzelic.
It's a great answer from Uzelic, missing the last one, but still taking a really high, calm, and confident swing on the next play.
Stefanovic back in, number 15 up front for Serbia. It really shows you the depth of the Serbian team, the way that all their outside hitters are so powerful. Serbia trailing by 3 after dropping a very close set 1. Pianot's pass on the money, dime pass. Thailand's fired up as they should be. 4-point lead.
Yeah, you can't serve Pianot on this ball. She's gonna dime it every single time. Perfect pass, get the middle going, big gaps.
Key for Thailand now is to not let Serbia back in. The block has been a wall. How about that? Just hanging up there to send it back, and the joy on Thailand.
I mean, they've become blocking machines tonight. They have been so fundamentally sound, reading these Serbian setters so well and getting in just in time.
Pusic passing perfectly. just not able to get a ball down against Thailand's terrific defense like that. Should have been a block, you'd think, against many teams. Midas touch. Beautiful.
Thailand really starting to run away with this set. The wheels just falling off for Serbia. They have to find a way to settle down, get a pass, and try to transition that into some good offense.
And it feels like it's not like Serbia's been playing poorly. They just, the rallies are extended.
After that, we need to attack strong and high. Strong and high. Maybe we can do some block out. The team cannot fall down anymore, especially in the bad ball. Okay? First. Second, if we don't score the first ball, ready in transition. Ready in 16. Attack only diagonal. Only diagonal. The other, the attack linear block out from fault. High.
It's that kind of defense right there. Beautiful by Pornpen, picking up the deflection off that block and then using off hands. The balls that you would be like, wait, I thought that was down, they pop back up.
It's relentless defense from Thailand that you have to match on the other side.
Trouble pass, so the middle's out of it now. And then another unforced error. Team's trying to decide whether they're gonna ask their coach for a challenge or not. And they do. So the challenge is there or not a touch on the block?
At this point in the set, you might as well challenge it. I mean, you're down 6, maybe 7 points, depending on how this challenge goes. Haven't left him much options.
And out of timeouts.
Looks like that.
Oh, that's a touch. That's a touch.
What do we see there?
All right, Ataya, middle finger. Great eye, the official agrees. Well seen, Serbia gets a break. Yeah, now down 5 with the call overturned. That could be pivotal. Piano. Off high hands. This has to be put away. Easier said than done against Thailand, and that ball in the backcourt.
Thailand's defense just completely makes your jaw drop. There are balls that nobody is gonna get to, but they make it happen and they make it look easy.
Tough pass, they go from the middle again. I'm not sure that was over. And in fact, it was 4 contacts. That ball hit the tape, the net cord.
Wheels falling off for Serbia right now. They have to find a way to change things.
I mean, it's dispiriting the way that Thailand plays defense because you think you have a great crush or you have an amazing dig and response. After a while, it's just painful. We'll see what this challenge produces. That's why people love Thailand.
That's why they're fan favorites, come on.
They're just playful.
And win or lose, you'll see that team dancing after the games. I mean, they're just fun.
Oh, look, now they're entertaining the crowd while we wait.
Who will they choose next? Someone who's not as happy.
Goodness, look at them. They're shy, right? All of them hamming it up for the camera. They're playing pretty darn free.
They want him to get coached.
Coach denied. Oh my gosh.
mean, if you're Serbia, that's gotta frustrate you, right?
Right, exactly.
You see the other team just having fun,
hamming it up for
while
the camera.
you're getting crushed and the wheels are falling off.
Mugging for the camera, and then the challenge goes Thailand's way. I love it. They're jumping like they won the lottery. It's just so much fun to watch this team. You can't help but fall in love with Thailand. And then they come out with a bullet serve. Pusic, great dig. Yes, that's the way you do it. Make a difference. Mirkovic saying, don't forget about me.
This
Now
is
who's smiling?
Very smart dump by Mirkovic, really catching the Thailand defense off guard, which doesn't happen too often, especially in transition, but a great moment to do it.
It's a long road for Serbia, but in no way impossible. Starts with a tough serve and an over. And then a big swing. Oh, there's that defense that we're talking about. Mirkovic sends it outside again, off high hands, brought back a second time, now a third. Wow. I mean, for Busha, she's hitting and hitting and hitting, and it's getting dug.
And that's what the Thailand defense does. It frustrates the heck out of you. It is so difficult when you're taking big swing after big swing to have that defense just play it up.
Panacha coming in for Thailand right now, as is Sirima. She will be setting. Sirima, 32 years old, a veteran of this team. Her first set goes outside. It's going to be a down ball or free ball, never even clears the net. Thailand 3 points away from going up 2-0 in this match. Chachuan. Oh, Charaporn, darn it. Oh, Charaporn. So many weapons. Dumped. Watch this again. Mirkovic sees the opportunity, makes him think about her that twice now. There's Chachuan. Pass is good. Going to the middle. The cover is so superior on Thailand's side. They get time after time after time. Another Thailand kill as they pull closer to the end of the set. Beating the blocker because of that beautiful flat set from Pianote. Good response from Busha, big swing. Thailand 2 points away. Thailand swept Canada and Korea in week 1. Great by Pusic, up. Outside again. Looking for that corner and finds it perfectly is Bielitsa. Just deep corner to the line that's hard to defend. Some of those you just have to give hitter credit. It's now a 4-point game. Thailand 2 points away. Serbia making a run. Picked up. Swiped across hands. Set point, Thailand. Beautiful set back, 1-on-1. She gets a piece of it, and the defense has to take it. Serving for the set to go up 2-0. Sent long will have to wait. Tanacha comes out. Pornpan comes back in. Scooped. Set back. Nice set from Mirkovic. That's so tough, and great hit by Serbia. That is a very difficult ball to hit coming from that angle. The discipline by Uzelic. Thailand doesn't seal the net. Just incredible play. Still set point. Serbia sends it back. It's over. Serbia, alas, they're just 2 points down in this set. Can they do it? Can they come back and take this set? Coach Denai going to call a timeout.
เฮ้ยช่วงนี้เราต้องใช้สมาธิในเรื่องของการเล่นนะครับละเอียดขึ้นนะไม่มีอะไรอย่าไปกลัวมันในเรื่องการเล่นนะต่อวิธีเล่นนะครับผู้เนี่ยบอลอย่างเงี้ยหรือจะเอาบิดไปนี่บนมาหรือบิดที่เดิมเอาไงตีโค้งหลังไหมโอเคนะไปนี่นะตีไปนี่นะโอเคแล้วบนมาเฮ้ยบิดบอลไม่เข้าบิดได้นะ
Just an attempt to kind of slow it down as Serbia makes a really nice run. Is it too late? We'll find out. It is still set point Thailand. Serbia has to be perfect. Oh, the worst. Out of a timeout, just a little too much adrenaline sent long, and Thailand goes up 2-0 in this match against Serbia. Fans are loving it. Look at the excitement from that Thai team, hamming it up for the cameras. Team that plays with joy. Thailand leads this match 2-0. Can Serbia answer back? We know that they have. Against Brazil, they did exactly that. They answered back, took it to 5, and ended up falling. Looking at the numbers, it's just more errors for Serbia. Emily is standing by with Coach Denai.
Coach, you're up 2-0. What's been working well for your team?
ก็การที่เล่น2เซตมาเนี่ยมีอะไรที่แบบดีบ้างครับที่เล่นมา2เซตสำหรับทีมเราครับ
ผมว่าวันนี้เราเล่นได้ฟรีขึ้นนะครับแล้วก็ในเรื่องของการเล่นแบบผสมรูปแบบของเราที่เราถนัดเราสามารถเล่นได้ครับ
He said today we play with free we play with happiness and we enjoy our game and we use the combination with our style that got the good result. Okay.
Can definitely tell you guys are playing happy. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes, Emily, it is evident. They're having a great time. We talked about it. They're mugging for the camera, but it's serious business when they get on the court, keeping to their style. Looking at Thailand's serve placement. Primarily along the middle third of the court. Serbia, sticking a lot to the right side of the court, and that's the part that Thailand has had success attacking from, so perhaps trying to overload that there and slow it down. Just right of center. Good passing for both sides as well. And it's hard to beat a team when they're having so much fun and feeling it together. For Serbia, it's a tall task ahead, because Thailand's defense is as good as we have seen it in this tournament. Thailand out-blocking Serbia. That's really something to see. 8-3, the Thai block, even though they're undersized compared to Serbia. A few more service errors for Serbia, and it's just a difficult matchup. Giovanni Guidetti to figure out a solution for his team, and it's tough when they're that close. He joins Emily Eamon.
Coach, here in this third set, what's the biggest change you want to see from your team?
Little more of fighting, little more of belief. We are not fighting enough, we are not believing enough, and Thailand is playing better than us in every part of the game. There is not one part where we are better than them, so we have to really change a lot.
Thank you, Coach.
Giovanni Guidetti just calling it like it is, saying there's just no part that we're playing better. And I think in part what he might be referring to is the blocking of Thailand. 12 points for Uzelic, as you see there. But for Thailand to be out-blocking the longer Serbian team, who can be quite good blocker, that sometimes is a little bit of a surprise to some. Thailand's passing is on point, and they are aggressive. They're aggressive, attacking the ball. Set 3, about to get underway. Lozo starting. Mirkovic starting for Serbia, some changes. And immediately the block comes. They try to get a little bit of energy off of that. Alexic and Busha combine for a block to start the third set. Mirkovic again. Pass is good, outside, aggressive. Pusic puts up a nice set to the opposite. He finds hardwood, or Terraflex in this case.
We're seeing a little more fight out of this Serbian team, and you heard Giovanni Guidetti say it. All he wants to see is fight. He wants to see his players at least try to get points. If things aren't going well, take a big swing.
Outside, Thailand, another big swing. Their defense covering their block has been something that has changed the tone of this game. Off hands, Chavapoan. And the big swing, they're never afraid of taking the big swing.
Yeah, Thailand, they are never afraid. They fear nothing. They're gonna take a big swing no matter what, even against those big physical Serbian blockers. You're gonna see a lot of this, just coming at you hot.
Serve by Thailand. Emily, you got to find some way to make Thailand uncomfortable.
Yeah, you got to try to get them out of their rhythm a little bit. And their rhythm is that speedy tempo offense. You got to get them out of system. But this is a team that's not out of system too often. It's so hard to do.
Yeah, just anything different to make them uncomfortable, because Serbia looks uncomfortable. Lucia to serve. I feel like Serbia's blocking has to be one of the top priorities in ace serve.
Yeah, between their blocking and their serving, because those play together so much, they have to find a way to put a little bit more pressure on their serves to try to knock Thailand out of rhythm. And this is a great example of that. It might have been a tape serve, a little bit lucky, but hey, got Thailand out of their rhythm.
And I like that they're trying to serve that seam, again, between Acharaporn and Pianote. Over.
Serbia, the one thing they have done really well this game is control that net play. On those overpasses, they take a really big swing at them.
Serbia off to a nice start. We have seen it before, though. So with a 5-3 lead.
It's just when this team gets a little bit of momentum, it feels like that happens every time, just deflated, whether it's a service error or a hitting error. Makes it difficult to go on runs.
Yeah, and if you're just watching, like Hataya just came into the game, she danced her way onto the court, literally. Like, that's how free they're playing. And when you can get Coach Denai out there to mug for the camera, it's impressive as well.
And I love after the second set during the interview, you know, I asked him what they're doing well, and he didn't even really talk about volleyball. He just said, we're playing free and we're having fun. That's exactly what you want your team to do. And of course, yes, it's easier to have fun and play free when you're winning, but this team is just always out there having a good time.
Winning is fun, undeniable. Moving it around a bit. There's the block that Serbia has needed. Stefanovic.
Stefanovic making a really good move on this play, knowing it's going to that middle of the court. Didn't get too jumpy with it either.
Yeah, doing less almost. That serve out. And again, just giving it back, any momentum. It's tough though, you gotta serve Thailand tough or they'll side out on you anyway. Back set, off the hands.
Feels like Bielica is really the only one in this team taking those really big swings time after time. Some of them she's missed a little bit long, but she's continually taking rip after rip.
Serving is tough. Serbia is definitely adding more pressure than they did in the first two sets. Outside now. Nice swing. It's a different looking Serbia team so far in this third set.
Yeah, they've switched around the lineup so far many times this entire match, just trying to find the right combination of people to work.
Time out, Thailand.
ไม่ใช่ว่ามันต้องเป็นทางอ่ะตอนนี้โซนมันแตกหมดเลยเพราะว่าอะไรบล็อกเราไม่มีจุดที่การให้สองการยืนมันต้องแม่นหน่อยแม่นอย่าไปเดามากบอลมันจะเป็นทางอยู่แล้วและเบอร์22เนี่ยตีตรงถูกไหมชอบตีตรงเราเห็นอยู่แล้วเพราะฉะนั้นเฮ้ยพยายามควบคุมตัวเองหน่อย
What Giovanni Guidetti asked for, he's getting a more assertive Serbian team, allows them to have a 5-point lead early in a must-win set number 3. To the middle. And now it's Serbia covering the block well. Outside. Again, working at those hands at Acharaporn.
The high hand shot right off the block has been so effective for Acharaporn, and the rest of these Thailand outsides just really going for the corners of the block and chipping it through. And that's precision at its finest.
And let's note the score to see if the rhythm, the momentum changes. 9-5, Serbia advantage. There's that defense of Thailand, the spirit-breaking defense. Responded in kind by Serbia. Great defense in the back of Serbia right now. Tries a little tenderness. Wow, what a rip by Thailand. Again, Emily, they're just outlasting Serbia.
And Serbia's trying their best back there. They had two really impressive digs, but Thailand's just gonna keep coming at them in transition, big swing after big swing. And it's Chachuan finishing this one off.
Service into the middle. Oh, yeah, just a lot of net play. Everything within 6 centimeters of the net on that play.
That was a great heads-up play. If that ball's right up in front of you, you have to take a big swing at it. And check out how fast this snap down is from Chachuan.
As you pointed out earlier, not straight down, to the side a little bit.
To the
It gets an
side.
angle. There's a big swing, and it'll stop it at 9-7. Now 10-7 Serbia.
Lozo taking that confident swing down the line at a really good time. This ball all the way out, leaving just a little bit of space for her to thread the needle.
Never over. Serbia on top of it. They rebuild their lead.
Serbia doing a great job setting up that block on the outsides. This time getting there all the way in time. Stevanovic makes a really good move.
Pass is on point. Rewarded, and here they're hitting down the line. We've seen them a lot of cross-court mixing it up.
And a great shot from Pimpichia out of that back row on this D set. At a really smart time too, Pornpun getting her the ball.
Serbian passing has gotten more accurate, allowing for this. That's a big block. Stefanovic is fired up. Come in, you have one job, block those balls, and she's doing it.
Jovana Stevanovic getting up and being big, closing these seams up and getting a little bit of help from her setter as well.
Yeah, nice lengths on Mirkovic. So that's an imposing block. From the middle, block, waiting for it again. This time using the block against them.
So frustrating for Serbia because they made such a good read on that first ball, getting it down. And then this one should be easy if you get those hands over, but Alexic just a little bit late.
Yeah, Alexic gets that first one. I mean, that's what Thailand will do, try to turn your strength into your weakness, using your block against you. Beautiful. Absolutely love it. We've seen Mirkovic call her own number several times now, and until Thailand defends it, do it.
And it makes their offense just that much more difficult to defend when you have one other option in the front row to worry about.
That ball down, and now we're seeing a little bit of a rhythm change in this match. 14-9. Off the block again. Pimpichia.
Taking this one inside that time after a pretty low set, but she sped up her approach, adjusted well, and got right inside that block.
Back again, through the block. Anything fancy?
Great transition play from Thailand. Jaraporn getting a really crucial touch off of that block to slow the ball down so they're able to run a really good, fast offense.
The lead was 14-9, 2 consecutive points from Thailand. Scoop pass just perfect. Net was bouncing, I guess it was from the ball.
What was that? Pimpicia just with a good heads-up play. A Charporn comes down off that block, sends her a perfect set somehow, and she just bangs right on the line.
Stamps it on the sideline. The joy is back. Passing is good for Serbia. And when they're running their middles, they're very tough to beat. That's the long body of Alexic.
See Serbia taking a big sigh of relief after that one. Now this pass, Jarporn just pretty late to that, but it's coming so quick, difficult to defend.
Wow, what a set. I appreciate the effort there trying to get that ball back, but it was wide, and Serbia now can go on a run of their own.
Thailand a little more high air this set than from what we've seen from them.
Yeah, they played nearly perfectly the first two sets, and they had a better blocking presence. Now those errors, as you're talking about.
Things starting to click for Serbia as well, doing a lot of work from that back line, getting Thailand out of system, and this block doing its job. Smart play knowing that's a back row setter. You can go up and be aggressive.
บอลเขาพยายามเห็นไหมเขาเสิร์ฟใส่เพียวด้านหน้าเนี่ยเพียวเสิร์ฟปั๊บเพราะฉะนั้นเขาจะเสิร์ฟไข่อย่างเงี้ยเองต้องพยายามอ่านให้ได้อ่านให้เร็วขึ้นแอคชั่น2มันล้นน่ะบอลดึงให้อยู่ระดับนี้อาจารย์บอกแล้วว่ามันยังเล่นได้ถูกไหมแต่พอบอลมันล้นมันเล่นยากมากนะบอลห่างยังยัดได้ยังออกได้แต่บอลข้ามอย่างนี้เล่นไม่ได้เฮ้ยเอาทีละลูกอย่ารีบโอเคมาได้ลูก
We'll see after the timeout, what will the momentum look like? It's a 5-point lead late in this third set, must-win set for Serbia. And they have not faltered. Great dig. The defense from Serbia has been pretty spectacular, particularly Abusha in the backcourt.
Charporn finishing this one off right at the net. A few times there we saw some net play, but Serbia just hanging in there on their defense.
To the middle.
Serbia's offense can be so effective when that pass is there, and they've really picked up the passing here in set 3, able to get those middles involved.
If Thailand is to make a run, it really needs to be right now. Back. Ooh, plenty of power. Uh-oh, everybody okay? Yes. Then you can celebrate the power of that tack.
Bielitsa unloading on that one. You can see a bit of frustration taken out by her, just ripping one cross court.
85 kilometers an hour for that. Off the block and out. Thailand hasn't really ever gotten going in this set. They're down by 5.
Yeah, they've had glimpses of good points, but nothing strung together enough to catch up in this game so far.
There's the Thailand block, the return. Pass is still on this side. What a delivery of that set. That's a great play down the line, changing the angle. Well done by Lozo.
Such a smart shot by Lozo going up there. Seeing that that defense was a little bit caught off guard, still coming back into play and getting set and just ripping this one to the 1-6 seam.
Busha, 9 digs. She's been excellent along the back line. Explaining. Okay, they'll take that, no problem. Sirima comes in, makes a difference.
Yeah, stepping in right away and getting that assist.
Front court setter on both sides. Solid dig. Sirima goes outside. Off high hands. There's Busha again picking it up. Just the aggression alone from Lozo and company has made a difference.
Sometimes you just have to switch it up just a little bit, get people in there that are gonna take confident swings. Guidetti talked about it. What he wanted to see from his team was some fight. So he put some players in there that he knows are gonna fight and take those big swings.
Serbia needs to keep their foot on the gas. Thailand can be sneaky in coming back. Just bit by bit, the wipe off the block.
That high hand shot was something that worked so well for them this far in this match. Using the edges of the block so well, not attacking at that middle, because Stevanovic will get you, but just going off those high hands.
It's so good to see Sassi Paporn in the game and making an impact right away, because it speaks to the difference each player can make when they're so potent, everyone. Pusic on top of it. She's unconscious. I'll tell you what, Busha in the backcourt and the front.
Yeah, she's doing everything right now, playing lights out, defense and offense, mixing up her shots very well up front.
Points away from capturing this must-win set is Serbia. Now Thailand down by 5. We'll see what they can accomplish. Supatra comes in. Javaporn goes out. Chittaporn comes in. Pass is perfect. Bounce down from Busha.
Busha with some heat on that one. Such a beautiful swing right down the line. This ball's all the way out to the pin. A lot of space for her to hit through. Turns that body facing the line and swings right through.
Great up. Off block. They'll go again, off hands. This time it's Serbia who has been relentless in the set.
A good pickup by Pusic, and that transition offense going to work. Bialica with a big swing.
Serving for the set. Outside, the block looks good, pokes back over, Pusic comes in, now Serbia on lock. Serbia makes quicker work of Thailand in set number 3. Score is Thailand 2, Serbia 1.
That was a different Serbia team than we saw from the first 2 sets. This team came out there ready to fight. They were taking big swings right away. Did a great job getting Thailand out of system that set, which is something they struggled heavily with during the first 2, putting in very good serves from the end line.
Giovanni Guidetti told you between sets 2 and 3 he wanted to see his team have fight. Did they do it?
They definitely did it. They were taking big swings at big times, never let up the gas. Their block also turned on, which was very important because they were lacking in that category up until that point.
What does Thailand need to do to try to turn it around?
Thailand needs to settle down a little bit. We saw a lot of overpasses on their side, which Serbia is taking care of. Very uncharacteristic of this Thailand team that has very good ball control. And on these tough Serbs, just get them up. It doesn't have to be perfect right in the pocket. Even 10 feet off the net, Pornpun can run in good offense.
Different story from these numbers. Thailand was out blocking Serbia in the second set.
The Serbia's block really came alive in set 3, and you see offensively as well, just running that quick offense.
And they just figured out no blocks for Thailand. Serbia seems to have figured out how to attack. Look at the Serbian attack placement. And they've been painting the sidelines. Look at those balls just right on the right sideline. That was an important response from Serbia.
It's a must-win set.
Yeah, they looked lifeless in the first 2 sets.
Yeah, they looked like, I mean, Guidetti put it very well. This team doesn't look like they have any fight. Nothing's going well. That was a completely different Serbia team that, you know, normally this team historically, they have a lot of fight. They're the aggressors. You don't see very often this team laying down for other teams. And that's what we saw for the first 2 sets, but they really turned things around. And we're seeing the Serbia team that we normally see.
Chachuan, 12 points. And I think defensively, Emily, we really saw something different from Serbia. I mean, certainly Busha was fantastic at the back line in that set in particular, but you know, we've seen some great moments from this Serbian team. They started off this VNL in Turkey with a really tough match against the United States. Busha had 15 points in that matchup. Yeah, and I was going to say, I feel like the way it starts off is going to tell us a lot about how these teams are feeling. Bielitsa aggressive.
Very similar to the way set 3 took off as well. Bielitsa taking a big swing right out of the gates.
Pass is good. And when the pass is good, the work is perfect.
Good passing was something that Thailand really lacked during that last set. They couldn't get their speedy offense going, couldn't make it very tricky with the off passes that they were getting, too tight to the net and too far off. That was a great example. Getting that good pass, they can run their good offense.
Perfect pass from Pusic. She's been fantastic. Piano gets underneath it. They're trying to go for hands, but don't point.
Serbia's been a lot more disciplined on that block. We've seen them miss a lot of these balls in the last set, just long, and that's because Serbia's getting those hands over the net rather than above the net.
To the middle they go. More of that for Thailand, Emily. We have seen this Thailand team successful when they run the middle.
Oh, this team is so successful when they're running the middle because it's coming off of Pornpun's hands so quick. It's so difficult to block, and it's almost always a one-on-one situation.
Beautifully back along the net. Sirima goes long string.
Just a jack set all the way back to Pimpichia. Not enough to get it over.
Sirima goes outside. And that's a Chara Porn. She gets the back line.
Beautiful ball set and just going right through those blockers.
Yeah. See Rima, the veteran at 32 years old. Just a nice delivery. There's ball up, but not able to be contained. The aggression of Serbia has been like ×10 in sets 3 and 4.
This is the physical Serbia team that we typically see. I mean, just going after it, getting those blocks up. They're doing a better job being aggressive.
An ace serve. Thailand no longer looks like the confident team we saw.
And a great serve from Lozo, targeting a Chara Porn right to her left shoulder. That's a beautiful serve.
Not going to let the second one go, but it results in an overpass, which Busha takes care of.
Serbia doing work from that back line. They've really upped the ante on their serves over the last set, putting in very tough balls. Thailand's been out of system at a very high clip.
Pusic pass is right on, goes to the outside. A little change of pace. Chara Porn is ready for it. Gives you pace coming back. Busha is the hot hand.
Busha doing work out there. She's got fresh legs, and she stepped in and has been a game changer for the Serbia team, taking big swing after big swing, mixing up her shot so well. That's not something you see from Thailand very often, two players just looking at each other.
Bullet serve. And that picked up. That's something we wouldn't have seen in the first 2 sets. Looking at hands, no, and they're asking Guidetti to challenge the call. Willie?
Looked clear over, but we'll see.
There is the challenge. Challenging the block touch. Difference between 8-3 and 7-4. Thailand, they were having such joy in those first 2 sets blocking. I'm not sure that they're doing a lot different in terms of errors, or is it Serbia who's just really gotten back in form?
I think Serbia's just been the aggressor. Even this set, I mean, you look at the passes that Thailand has had, they've been in system maybe 1 time in serve receive. It's really difficult to run a fast offense when you don't have passes to do that.
And Busha has been an injection of aggression for the Serbian team. Front and back court. We'll see what the decision is on the block touch.
Here they go again.
The fans are taking off, yeah.
Was there anything off for this?
Oh, I think the ring finger of the right hand.
Yeah.
So that's overturned. Now it's 8-3, successful challenge for Serbia.
Very subtle touch.
Tough serve, great pass. Set was off a bit, and here comes the right side, sending it back, a Chara Porn.
Great timing on that block from Acharapon. Seeing that the set was a little bit off, she knew that Bielitsa was gonna have to tip, so she waited a bit longer, went up and attacked it.
Acharapon now serving. Tough serve. Goes right at Busha. There's the block that Thailand had through the first 2 sets.
Thailand's block working very well, back to back, and Bielitsa just hitting right into it.
I love the crowd with monster block. It certainly was.
Set up so well by Chachuan.
Taking it right to the numbers of Acharapon. Set his front court. Wow. Can't believe that first one was up.
That was one of the more impressive ups that we've seen. Supatra diving in with the pancake. I've never seen someone move that fast.
That was incredible when she was going for the second. Stops the run by Thailand. Pianote sets outside. Again, just not on point the way that we saw earlier. That would have never dropped in the early sets.
Yeah, not even a diving effort after that one either from Pimpichia. Back on her heels on defense, way too far back. It should be a ball that she normally runs down.
Backing up the Serbs so that she can do the same play. Wow.
You're rarely going to beat Thailand on the same play twice, especially if it's a defensive effort play. She went right back to it, seeing that defender still moving on contact, backing up as well. You got to be stopped, locked and loaded on those toes.
บอลอย่างเงี้ยมันหยอดอย่างนี้เลยเพราะฉะนั้นบีมมานี่เลยบีมมานี่เลยไอ้เที่ยวไปถูกไหมเที่ยวมานี่มันไม่ตีตรงขนาดนี้หรอกลงมาเนี่ยลงมาถูกไหมไม่ได้เพราะบอลยังไงก็หยอดเพราะมันหยอดเหนือบล็อกเราถูกไหมทางหนึ่งนะดูจังหวะไม่ต้องรีบนะสองเราอาศัยความมั่นใจในการเปลี่ยนเสิร์ฟมาให้ได้ทีเดียวให้จบมั่นใจทีเดียวให้จบเข้าใจไหมมั่นใจเรื่องตีมั่นใจเรื่องเสิร์ฟอย่างเดียวเลยโอเคค่ะ
I don't have a clear sense, Emily, in how this is going to go, because you can feel the pushing from Thailand time and time again. But Serbia is locked in.
Serbia's definitely locked in. They've been the aggressor, and Thailand caught on their heels a few times now.
On the back out again. Just a Midas touch from that outside by Busha. A couple of tips there, second one into the net.
Busha's done a great job just hammering that line shot. Thailand's right side blocker, if it's a setter or one of their opposites, really has to seal that lineup and get that hand turned in.
Well, and they're just exploiting the size difference, too. You got the smaller setter out there in Sirima. Outside, right into the big block.
Thailand having a tough time in the set, getting around that big block of Serbia, just going right into their hands. They got to go up and over, hit a better shot than that.
Front court setter, look for Serbia again to potentially go back to Busha. She's 187 centimeters. Sirima is 168 centimeters. They've been exploiting that size difference.
And it's one thing if Busha's going over the top of her, but she's tooling her left and right.
Fair point. Front court setter for Thailand. Block sends it back, but here's the difference. Serbia unloading is Busha cross court.
There's Busha going up and over that block that time. This is where the size matchup matters. Check out how high Busha is, just going straight over the top of Sarima.
Chavaporn pass is there. There's the aggressive swing that Thai fans have been missing. Chachawan takes a crush.
Chachawan really bringing the heat on that one. This is what Thailand needs. They need to find some momentum, and Chachawan has been that person that this team can lean on.
Great pass to start it off. I don't see the answer for Busha.
Yeah, it's difficult when you have that size matchup like you do in Busha, who's mixing up her shot so well, too. She's banging some down the line, this time going cross-court with it. Thailand doesn't have an answer.
Yeah, and you can just tell in her entire game, her defense that really picked them up in the third set as well in the backcourt. Now he's looking wobbly.
The wheels just starting to fall off for Thailand this set. We'll see if they can come back from this, but 9 points down in set 4. Not looking too solid.
เราเล่นเราไม่คุมสติตอนนี้สติมันหายหมดพอที่จะต้องใช้อะไรทักษะอะไรมันหายหมดกลับไปนึกทีมันต้องทำอะไรก่อน1 2 3จะต้องคิดถึงอะไรก่อนตอนนี้มันใช้ทักษะไม่ได้เลยถูกไหมควบคุมตัวเองไม่ได้เลยไม่เขาไม่ได้ทำเสิร์ฟอะมันเสิร์ฟอยู่แล้วยังไงก็แต่เราต้องรับถูกไหมมันหลีกเลี่ยงไม่ได้ฉะนั้นสติกระบวนการเราต้องทำอะไรเอาให้ชัด
Look at these numbers. Serbia hitting 43%. None of those errors that you see were from earlier. Busha behind the service line. And now she's a defensive threat. The tip has not been the story for Thailand. They're best when they swing hard like that.
Thailand coming out of that timeout and answering very well. A good pickup from Acharaporn, and this one going outside. Chachawan finishing it off over top.
Serbia, though, with the doubling up Thailand in this fourth set. Serbia, remember, they had such a tough match last night, but it seemed to have only sharpened their skills after a winless first week. Trouble. Free ball to Serbia. And another big bang from the outside. Great dig by Pianote. It's a start.
Great defense from Thailand, hanging in that one, getting some good pickups as that rally had gone on, and Serbia was just throwing a lot of junk their way, but they controlled it well, and Acharaporn finishing that one off.
Acharaporn has an excellent left hand. Have you noticed that? I mean, she really cannot get used.
Especially on those tip balls, she does such a great job just throwing it right back down.
She hovers a little bit there for a second.
Long hang time.
Serbia has beaten them with power and length.
Serbia going back to their roots of that physicality. And Ana Bjelica, one of the most physical players on this Serbia team, can completely take over a match. And we're seeing her have some really strong and confident swings here in set 4.
Domination at the net. Whatever bothered Serbia at the start of this, it's gone. It's distant.
I mean, it looked like it might have just been kind of a hangover of that loss last night, you know, just kind of dejected a little bit. That's where we didn't see that fight. But this team now a fire under them and really got going.
All up. Block down. It's also with Pornpan out for Thailand. Looking at that knee, she's on the bench. It's a different rhythm.
Has definitely made a difference for this Thailand team. They haven't found that offensive rhythm at all. The connections have been off. Hitters have been off balance. Definitely missing Pornpan out there.
Buzzer going off in the arena. It's going to be a replay.
Okay, wait. Because the buzzer went. We stopped the play. The buzzer went during the rally. We stopped the rally. Okay? Okay.
Can't argue with that.
No. Not on a reserve. Must exit.
You cannot sub on a replay. But there was a stray buzzer that went off in the arena.
Taking charge up there.
Yeah.
I like it. We play on.
Well, 20-9.
Yeah, at that point, I mean.
There's an answer from Thailand.
Yeah, at this point, when you're down 10 in set 4, Thailand just has to try to find a little bit of momentum to carry something into set 5 and completely switch that mindset.
Yeah, and they've got to find a rhythm with Sirima. I mean, again, this is what it is for the rest of the match. It's a veteran setter.
And the offense just was so smooth with Pornpan in there. They barely had any misconnections, and now it's misconnection left and right.
Deep and then back on the slide. Long slide, just perfection on the set.
Savanovic coming in hot on that slide. This is when she is best, so they can get her going off of one foot, slicing it down the line.
Mirkovic has been fantastic for Serbia. We've seen different setters grow through Serbia, but they've had the most success with Mirkovic today.
That's an easy point for Mirkovic to put down. A lot of chaos going on Thailand's side. Blockers not knowing where they're supposed to be. A little bit switched up. Just tap it down.
I think that's her 4th kill. Outside. No touch.
And wheels just really falling off here for this Thailand team. They got to find just a little bit of momentum or just completely wash this set completely and try to change their mindset.
Right now, Denai resting some of his players. Chatraporn resting. Nice dig by Chachawan. Thailand getting a point, trying to get a little bit of something going late in this set.
Good pickup and really good read by Chachawan. Bjelica a little frustrated on that.
The passing has been on point.
I mean, give Stevanovic the ball anytime you can on any good pass. They are just feeding her, and she's delivering.
And any pass that Busha is giving is a great pass.
Yeah, tough when you're serving the libero. With not much heat either. That's going to be a dime every time.
Outside, big swing. She's not done yet. Chachuan.
You can always count on Chachuan to take a big swing, especially when this team needs it. And this is a time where any point that they can get matters, just for the mentality of this team.
Set point again, Serbia. Busha, why not? Makes sense to finish with Busha. We're going to a 5th set between Thailand and Serbia. Consecutive nights for Serbia with 5-set late matches.
Serbia just completely dominating that set 4. They did a great job staying aggressive, whether it is from the service line, set 3 and 4, knocking Thailand out of system, and offensively just taking really smart shots. Bianca Busha switching up her shots so well, going down the line for a few, ripping some cross-court shots, throwing in some great tips. We'll see what she can do in set 5.
Was excellent in this entire match, but especially sets 3 and 4. Look at the way this has changed. Serbia playing close sets with Thailand, but not finishing in the first 2, and then dominating 3 and 4. Emily, that's really tough for Thailand to recover from.
Yeah, and this 5th set, I mean, it's no stranger to Serbia. They've already played 4 out of their 6 matches so far, going 1 and 3 in them. So they're used to playing in these long games. We'll see if they can kind of turn the tides here and let go of that 5-set loss last night.
As for Thailand, what can they do here?
They got to pass better. I mean, that was the reason why this offense wasn't working, because their new setter coming in, she was on the move a lot. Make it easy on her. Just give her a good ball to use. Saw from that last graphic, Serbia in the target zone 70% of the time on those sets. That's an incredibly high number.
Looking at the attack percentage, 43%, outstanding as a team. They're even on blocks. Thailand dominating on blocks early. Just well done. 5th set to 15. Always short, always fun. You never know what's going to happen. I'd be interested to see if Coach Denai changed anything up with his team again. They got smiles in their huddle, as they always do.
Serbia's 4th match in a row going to 5 sets.
Builds toughness. It just builds toughness, especially after that first week where they didn't get a win. They have a chance to pick up 2 here out of 3 that they've played so far in Brasilia. Their next and final match will be against Croatia. Croatia having gotten their first win earlier today over Korea. Great day for Stefanovic. Yeah, I'd start with Busha in the front row too. Thailand with Sirima setting, Pornpon on the bench, just indicating her knee was bothering her. Big swing to start off.
But they say it's out of bounds, which Thailand's not too happy about, thinking there's a touch.
Yeah, we got the full Thailand dance, circle dance after that. They were pretty confident. So in the immediate challenge to start the fifth. I feel good about this getting overturned, Emily, because when Thailand has that circle dance, they're very confident.
They seem very confident that there's a touch on that ball.
Oh my
Here
goodness.
we go.
Even after dropping 2 sets consecutively, Chachuan. Yep. Fans are excited. It's overturned. Thailand agree that it was a touch. Chachuan, a fan favorite, flirting with the audience, smiles, poses, hearts. But what they really want right now are kills. Backing up Busha, so she's come all the way up to hit this ball. From the right side, Sirima, excellent dig. The Serbian block just too big.
That block coming up so big for the last 3 sets. Ana Bialica going up so strong on this one. No one's getting past her with those hands over the net. And Alexic closing it up so beautifully.
Pass again, takes the middle out, as you were talking about earlier, and the pass just often enough to really take the middle out of the offense.
That block just working overtime right now. I mean, the way that Serbia is just doing such fundamentally sound moves, it's from everyone. It's not just one player that's racking them up. Everyone's getting a taste of it.
Service is long. Not a lot of room for errors. Guidetti hanging his head. Pusic handles the first ball. Over and out on the dig. Too hot to handle from Lozo.
Lozo taking a really big swing at this. Just a little gap in the block. Might have even gone over that one. Just taking high confidence swings.
Look at Lozo's points, 19. Everybody knew that this was going to a Charaporn. She makes the smart, high attack.
Great swing from a Charaporn. Massive seam in that block. But she targets that outside hand of Bialica to go off of it. Her bread and butter shot.
For Thailand, you got to go next play. Vichia, to put that in the rearview mirror quickly. Piano comes in.
Especially in the set to 15, you have to limit those errors.
There's the overload. Love that as a Charaporn comes inside the middle.
This is when this offense is working best, when they have these overload sets. This time switching the outside and the middle around, but still just as effective.
Tough serving of Thailand has to return. Serbia passing without a problem right now. And plenty of heat. Here's a free ball to Serbia. Pusic. Beautiful pass by her.
Every point is an all-out war right now. Both of these sides need this win. Thailand looking for that first win here in Brasilia. And Serbia looking to get back on top.
Triple pass. Outside, your only real option there. We'll have a challenge on this play as well.
See whether there was a net touch on Serbia's side.
10 at this point. Did she come down and touch? Right there. Yes. A net touch.
It looked like she knew she did it.
Wearing a checkered shirt. Tuck in your shirt. There it is. Serve is flat and tough to Charaporn. Big attack. There's the beautiful scoop again from the outside. Busha laid out. Just unable to finish, and oh my, there is fire on Serbia's side.
Mirkovic getting a little feisty after that one. I love it. Great, confident block. Might have been in the net, but hey, she was right there.
Well, and part of it is she's done. I mean, that's, you can tell in that face, like, I want to finish this at this point. She came in when they had a setter change, sets 3 and 4 to wins. Quick flat outside. Busha passes. And from the backcourt, what a dig from Piano. Busha, it's picked up. They're going crazy about a Thailand net call. Two unanswered points.
Already ruling that very quickly towards Serbia. Again, this is a Serbia team that has been tested in these 5th set matches. They want to win more than anyone right now.
Yeah, just to get over that hump, let's take a look at the net.
Oh, yeah.
On the way up.
Way up.
Just now those aggressive swings that we saw in the first 2 sets from Thailand. They're best when they swing hard. Like that.
That's a big answer from Thailand to come within 1. A beautiful set to the outside and going back to that bread and butter, Chachuan off the high hands.
Busha pass. Solo block. Chachuan gets a piece of this. Pimpichia. And then outside again as Busha goes at hands. Thailand in control. Longest rally we've had. Great pickup. Sirima goes flat to the outside. Beautiful play. Finished by Chachuan, but everyone involved.
Such an impressive push from Sirima going all the way out. And Chachuan, again, that high hand shot working so well.
Thailand made up the deficit. It was 5-5, then ahead 7-5 by Serbia. And now 7-7 thanks to the relentless effort by Thailand. We're seeing glimpses of those first 2 sets again. No touch. Yes, they're saying there was a touch. And Coach Denai is definitely asking for a challenge.
Thailand looked pretty confident after that ball landed that they didn't touch it.
Yes.
Serbia, on the other hand, confident that they did.
I don't know who they were calling the touch on, so we'll have to see. Look at Thai player's face. Oh my goodness.
Come on.
They are something special. You put one of their faces up on the screen and the crowd goes crazy, giving a little wink.
Look at the cheers and the boos.
Yeah, they're cool. Oh, you put Thailand on and the crowd is going crazy.
Now, was there a block touch? That
Let's see it.
clear over, yeah.
There we go. They're chanting Thailand, Thailand in the arena. Thailand takes the lead. It was a 7-5 lead for Serbia, 3 unanswered points by the Thai. Coming back, and that's a decisive change of pace.
Stevanovic, something that worked so well for this team during set 4, getting her going back on that slide. Stevanovic hammering right in that seam.
Alexic comes back in. Charapon outside then. Busha gonna give a big swing, no doubt. Taking the bullet. Sirima trying to get that to Chachuan so she can deliver the shot.
Was an interesting set decision too, with Busha nowhere to be found. They still set this ball outside, and Chachuan gets the kill.
Chachuan just has so much fire, so much presence and leadership. Sirima in the backcourt now. That'll make a stronger block up front for Thailand. Use of the block.
And an almost run down.
Charaporn pass is on the money. There was a touch by the Serbian block. Pimpichev fighting it. Busha off hands. And Sirima goes for the long string back. Pusic, what a set. Options available. They're not running the middle, Thailand at all. They're going to the hot hand.
And a good tip. Smart had a great time. And you see the frustration with Serbia throwing the ball off after that one. So difficult in these long rallies when you're making good play after good play. And you have players just watching that ball fall.
Crowd cheering for Thailand relentlessly. Sirima, great dig. Too sharp.
Well, we knew this game was going to be a battle, but did we think it'd be 10-10 in this 5th set? Completely different styles of play, but both these teams showing up and fighting so hard here in the 5th.
It's such an interesting matchup. These teams looking for a win here, looking to split the week. Both teams facing Croatia for their final match. Middle. Serbia gets a pass good enough for their middles, they've really been unstoppable.
Really difficult to stop. They're almost always one-on-one, and the height differential is just so big in Serbia's favor that they get the better of them. But it's just a question of whether Serbia can stay in system every time.
มันตีโครงสร้างไม่ลงมันจะเจาะสั้นแล้วเดียที่จะซื้อนี่ซื้อไปเลยขึ้นให้เต็มที่ที่เหลือเดี๋ยวเขาตัดรองเองเข้าใจไหมมีทางเดียวถ้าจะซื้อให้สุดแล้วทางนึงดีเฟนเอาเพราะว่าตอนนี้มันตีไม่ลงหรือว่าตีโครงสร้างเราไม่ลงมันต้องเจาะสั้นเฮ้ยบอลรอนิดนึงนะรอนิดปุ๊บเดียวนะมั่นใจดีครับเก่งมาก
Serbia Serbia with the late fifth set advantage by 1 point. Coach Nye appeared to be making a blocking motion. Bielica with 16 points. This is a big point. Tie it up or 2-point lead. Great defense. Busha has been fantastic defensively this time, pushing through the block. We're locked in 11.
A great job by Thailand in this transition play to get that ball right through the middle. And then you see it again right in the middle, even with 2 blockers in front of her. Pimpichia blasting through it.
Look who's in. Lee Powie enters for the first time tonight to serve. Pass is good. Some are saying in, the official says out. Thailand takes the lead late in the 5th set.
And this ball just landing out of bounds. Wipawi on the serve, though, does need to get the ball off of Pusic because that was a perfect pass.
Yes, she's known for tough serving, but she has been sitting this entire match. Middle, shut down. That is a huge block. Ends the conversation.
Such a great read, diving those hands into Alexic's line of approach in Thailand with so much momentum in this building.
Good job, man. Don't say block out, eh? Just go strong there. Strong there, so you don't find them. Okay? Fine. If you find. One fight out, eh?
Emily, if you're setting for Serbia, who do you want to give the ball to?
I'm giving it to Sarah Lozo. She came in off the bench, but she has done such an incredible job so far this game, just taking really smart shots at times.
And if you're Wipawi, who are you serving?
I'm going to serve it right at Lozo, try to take her out of that offense.
Pusic moves Lozo over a little bit. They serve at Lozo, as you predicted. They go back, off hands. Sirima pushes it outside. It's off by a lot, wow. Moving it everywhere. Just dribbling over. Wipawi sets. Pimpichia will take another swing. What a comeback. Thailand won the first 2 sets. They were down in this. And they just chopped it down the line. They are 1 point away from their first win of the week. Wipawi comes in off the bench to serve. This one for the match. Keeping it on Lozo. And conversation not finished yet. Just the aggressive attack. It'll remain match point Thailand. I love the fearlessness of that attack for Serbia. Deep serve. Overload doubled up, defended well. Serbia gets another one in. 1 point game in the 5th. As Serbia paints the sideline. Lazovic serve. Pass is good. Not the big swing that Thailand wanted, but the big block. Use up the block. We're locked up at 14. Thailand didn't get the big swing or misconnect on the set that they needed. Serbia now has fought back. It's honestly going to come down to the pass. Simply that. Pass is good. Block is huge. Oh, looking for high hands. It is a chopper point, and it is the first match point for Serbia. Serbia is asking for a challenge. The official not going to allow it. Outside. Great cover on the block for the match. Serbia does it. The reverse sweep. Saraloso finishes it after being down 0-2 after the first 2 sets. Serbia comes back